when we started up, we had a few particular goals. One was we absolutely were not going to move paper around our organization. The next was we wanted an integrated system that we could access from anywhere, anytime, virtually on really any platform. And then ideally, we wanted that to be an integrated system. So we wanted each element of the system to talk to each other seamlessly, and we certainly didn't want any interruption logging in and out of different aspects of a system. And I think ultimately we have accomplished that with certain modules of the system that we decided to go with. Now, I'm one of the users. I'm certainly not the expert on it, but I am one of the users and approvers, and can talk more about the system. Efficiencies have probably come from the modules themselves and having them speak, and it's probably best that I just give you an example. In order to not manage paper in our business, it was a relatively large challenge. It's so common that paper moves around from the field into head office, et cetera, et cetera. So what we did was we took all of our supplier management group, we gave vendors all of the access that they needed to upload into our system. From there, our operations team could approve everything that they needed to. It would then go into our payment system, and then we could manage that in our full accounting system. So it was a matter of managing the modules to create that efficiency, and ensuring that we weren't bogged down by slow processes or emailing things around or moving paper around from desk to desk. I don't know that it's necessarily changed our business decisions, but it's definitely given us an opportunity to move a little bit quicker. I can give you an example. We were having a call the other day. There was a question about a particular rate on a vendor's invoice. We were able to just pull that up automatically, get it up on the screen, 4 or 5 people looking at it at the same time, had a discussion about that particular supplier, whether or not we liked what was happening with that supplier, and whether or not we were all in agreement around what we were going to do with the next step in our process. So I think that was a big factor. I think it gave us the ability to move a lot quicker. I think in the old format, we would have been, well, someone go find that invoice, someone go pull this, somebody email everybody, and then let's get back together tomorrow and have a conversation about should we do this or that. So I think what it does is it allows us to quickly access the data, share it in a Teams meeting, for example, and then make some good decisions that everyone is in agreement with and move on. And I think that's really been the efficiency side of it. It's been access to the information quickly, efficiently, and then moving through our decision-making process from there. They have to work in conjunction together, so we couldn't live without any of it, really is the answer. But I think it starts with giving our suppliers the ability to upload. It gives them full visibility of what's happening with their payables, so what we owe them. It allows them to understand what's been paid, what's in process, what's been rejected, and then it allows that information to flow into our system so that our accounting department can process payments, review payments, look at what we need to do from a financial accounting standpoint, and then integrate it from there. So I think it's the modules that we've selected and how we've implemented it, and the way that we've kind of gone about it. I think that initially there was some resistance from our operators who were so used to doing certain things a certain way. But now that we have them on the system, we can tell they're not going back. They've thrown out their stamping, and they're not running around looking for ink. We've got it ironed out so that we can approve things quickly, manage our processes, and make sure that things are happening on a purely digital basis, so that we can make decisions quicker, we can process things faster. Now, everything's not perfect. We do have things that fall through the cracks, and usually that's because someone's not using one of the modules correctly, or we've received something manually. God forbid we get something in the mail these days, but we can manage it, and we do, and it's been highly effective.